Well, good evening and thanks for joining us for 12 News at 6. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadiba Devine. Tonight, at least 5 people are dead, and officials are reporting more than 9,000 structures have been destroyed in all of these fires combined.
We're going to give you a live look at the firefight happening right now. We've learned that yet another fire. This one is broken out near Calabasas, California, called the Kenneth Fire. These fires are being fueled by unrelenting winds, although they have died down a little bit today, and also terrible drought conditions, which all of us back here in Arizona can relate to. Firefighters still struggling to try to gain the upper hand.
That's right. Troy Hayden is live in LA tonight covering these fires for us. And Troy, you really hit the ground running this morning when you arrived. Sometimes TV doesn't really show the severity or give justice to a situation, but really, how bad is it now that you are there on the ground?
Well, we just updated those numbers for you. 9,000 structures. Now, not all of them homes, but let that sink in for just a second. 9,000. A couple hundred of them are right here in this one little neighborhood. And one thing that we know right now, look up here over the top of these mountains, that smoke coming across, I hope you can see that. That wasn't there this afternoon. That's that new fire that just popped up a short time ago, prompting even more evacuations. So this firefight is a long ways from over. All that's left to do here is put out the smoldering ruins. What did you think when you got down here and saw this?
It was incredible to see because last time I saw it, it was fully inhabited and all these homes are standing.
One thing we do see just outside of Pacific Palisades is this, a long line of cars, worried residents wanting to check on their homes to get back into the Palisades to see if their homes are still standing, get past this area here. Unfortunately, for most of them, depending on where they live, the news is not going to be good.
There's a lot of people that are going to be shocked when they finally get back in. But right now, I understand what they're doing. I wouldn't want to let people in either. There are down power lines.
I mean, there are people around the world who have such worse conditions. This is a first world country. We will maybe not rebuild. I don't know if the park will allow, if we'll be able to financially, personally, but we'll move into the next chapter. We go forward. I mean, what can you do?
You know, we found that a lot today, a lot of positivity, and again, people kind of numbly walking through their burned out homes. We see things like this a lot. You know, they talked about the water pressure not being good, Mark and Caribe, but everywhere we've been, we've seen a lot of water leaking out of things like that, out of water heaters or water softeners, and you think that has to contribute to some of the water pressures or issues they're having here. And I'll take one more look out here. Go out and look at the Pacific Ocean. This shows you how close we are to the Pacific Ocean right here. This fire jumped all the way across. This is the PCH, so this is Highway 1, very famous highway. It's closed right now, only to emergency personnel, but it jumped across this, burnt buildings on the other side, and that's where all those burned out homes are in Malibu if you look up to the north out there. So I'm telling you, this firefight is not over. These conditions are expected to be in place until about 7 p.m., 6 or 7 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. These red flag warnings, dry, hot wind.
All right, Troy, thanks. We'll see you again later on in the show.